Oh, hi. I'm Jen, and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing an intermediate / advanced tap dance to SUNROOF by, if I butcher these names, I'm so sorry. It's Nicky Youre, Dazy, and Thomas Rhett. Cool. I don't know how to pronounce, is it Youre or is it Youre? Is it Youre? I don't know, but it's a great song. I actually found it on TikTok and then forgot about it, and then one of my 9-year-old students was like, let's do SUNROOF, and I'm like, oh yeah, that song. And I was like, oh, I should totally do this for my channel. So here we are. I love this song. It's such a good beat, great for driving or just chilling. It's such a good beat. So, ready? All right, let's get started. And if you haven't already, do the thing and subscribe. All right, so it starts with 3 paradiddles and a step heel, and then you do that twice. This is on the intro leading into the chorus. So the whole song starts with a chorus, which I've noticed songs are starting to do that lately, which is kind of cool, but it goes right into the chorus. But we have that little intro, and we're gonna play with 2 bars of that intro with this. 3 paradiddles. And then you finish off the phrase with step heel, step heel. So it's 3 paradiddles and then left step heel, right step heel. So let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and step heel. Good. Then you'll do it all again on the left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and right, left. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Awesome. So you've got 3 paradiddles, step heel, 3 paradiddles, step heel. Let's try right and then left. This is just the intro, getting into it. All right? 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So make sure that you're doing a step heel and not a cramp roll. It is not a cramp roll. It's literally just step heel. A lot of my students, when I was teaching this the other day, they were like doing a cramp roll instead. And I was like, I know we love cramp rolls and we want to do a cramp roll, but it's a little counterintuitive, and let it be counterintuitive. That's the challenge. Step heel. There's a couple of moments in this piece that are a little counterintuitive, and I love that kind of challenge because we get so used to doing certain phrases, especially when you have the same teacher all the time. And then that teacher changes it up a little bit, and my students were like, Miss Jen, that is not instinctually what I want to do. And I'm like, good. So if this challenges your instincts, that is a good thing. All right, let's do that one more time, and then we'll get into the chorus. 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and step heel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Very even rhythm. Then your right foot is free. You have stamp, chug, shuffle, ball change. So you want to make sure that you're setting up for a shuffle. I know sometimes I do stamp, chug, spank, pas de bourrée, which means you have to have that foot out, but not this time. It's a stamp, chug, shuffle. So you have stamp, chug, shuffle, ball change. 1, 2. So my foot comes in, ready to do that shuffle. I'm setting up for the next step. I bring the foot in so that I can go shuffle, ball change. And it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So it's a very open shuffle. And 3, not a 3 and 4. It's and 3 and 4. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. From here, my foot stays out because I'm going to do 2 back essence. Spank. I missed the floor. I tried to spank and I missed the floor. Spank, pas de bourrée, spank, pas de bourrée. Back essence or spank, pas de bourrée is how I like to say it as well, because it's literally a brush back or a spank and then pas de bourrée. Spank, pas de bourrée. It's also known as a back essence. So however you call it, it's that. So you have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. And when I hit those Stamp, chug, spank, or stamp, chug, shuffle, ball, stamp. I want the accent there, so that's a stamp and the stamps on the pot of array on the ends of those. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and stamp, spank, pot of blue, stamp, spank, pot of blue, because I want those accents there. So if it goes completely against your instinct to stamp there and it's just causing you a lot of problems, don't do it, it's fine. But if you want to add the accents there, they're pretty cool. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. So there's going to be a stamp on 4, 6, and 8. All right? So let's try that whole thing from stamp chug. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. Good. One last thing on this phrase, and we can try the whole beginning together, and then we'll do it with music. So, you have your left foot free. You have step, 3 drawbacks. So you have step, draw, back, a Cincinnati on the left, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, and then almost a Cincinnati on the right. You have spank, heel, shuffle, heel, toe. You don't want to put any weight on that. It's got to come straight up. And on that toe, it's your right foot's free. No, your left foot is free. You have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, toe. So on that second Cincinnati, the one that ends with a toe, you want to use that one to turn you back toward the front. We are quasi for all of that until that last part, and then we use that to face front. Cool? Don't go to sleep, I swear. I'll wake you up and we'll do music soon. My computer's like, okay, you're taking too long tonight. All right. So that part from the drawbacks. Left foot free. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, toe. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, toe. Good. Let's put it all together from the paradiddles. So you have the paradiddle section, and then the stamp, chug, shuffle, all change. Right into those drawbacks. All right, let's try it. It's a little quick, but we got this. So from paradiddles. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and step, heel, step, heel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and step, heel, step, heel, step. Chug, shuffle, ball, change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a little pause here. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. You're gonna hold and then start the drawbacks on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Cool. Let's try it with music. We got this. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I got my head up the sun, rising through the trees. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck without you, making me feel brand new. You're more than the sun.
Also, a little bit of info about this cover. I fell in love with YouTube cover artists years ago, 10 years ago maybe, 10, 12 years ago maybe, I don't know. I found this cover of SUNROOF. It is done by the first YouTube cover artist I ever found and absolutely fell in love with. His name is Corey Gray. His information will be down below. When I tell you you need to listen to his covers, he makes songs way more beautiful than they have a right to be. Like, he's phenomenal. So definitely check him out. I'll have the link to this song below, and then from there you can find his channel and you can fall as in love with him as I have. As a musician, not like, you know. All right, so let's do that again from the top. We got this. Second time through, which means we're just getting a little more comfy. Nothing crazy, just working on becoming more comfortable with it. on to the next section. As I always say, if you need more time than just the 3 times, that's why I love that these are videos. You can do it as many times as you need to. You can like pause the video, rewind, practice as much as you need, and then meet me at the next part when you're ready. But for filming purposes, last time before we move on, just to make sure we got it. Me too. 8. Now, there was a pause between the Pkwy and then the drawbacks. There is no pause here. You have 8, and then right away you're going to do 3 Irishes, but you're going to cross the step of the last Irish. So you have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to cross that step, and it goes into a rhythm turn. Heel, heel, toe, toe. If you do not want to turn, because I know we have people of all levels, all ages, all abilities on this channel, if you don't want to turn, there is always the option not to turn. So, I couldn't find it. Sorry, my watch thought I was talking to it. It's like, I couldn't find that. I'm like, I know, 'cause I wasn't talking to you. All right, so we have the 3 Irishes. 1, 2, 3. Do right next to it, and then just do a heel, heel, toe, toe, crawl. Heel, heel, toe, toe. So that's the option if you don't want to turn. Just don't cross it, put it right next to it, and it's the same step. When you cross it and do those heels and toes, it like brings you around naturally. But if you put it next to it, it doesn't make you go around. So either way, you're doing the exact same step. All right, so we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You go and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. So it's swung for the Irishes, and then and 7, 8. That's a straight rhythm. Also, I don't know, somebody's doing some kind of yard work or something, so if you hear like a low hum, sorry. Always when I'm trying to film, but it's okay. So let's do from the Irishes into the turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, no pause again. We go right into 2 5-count riffs. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So 2 5-count riffs just going forward. You have dig, dig, toe, toe. Ball, change, pull back. So if you don't like pullbacks, if they're not in your vocabulary right now, that is totally fine. You can always, in my pieces, replace a pullback with a cramp roll. Always. So you can do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. E into 8. So you can always replace it with a cramp roll. You can always replace it with like anything, but the easiest thing to do is a cramp roll because it's the same number of sounds and you kind of jump into it as well, like a pullback. So that's why I like cramp rolls for that. So let's go from 5-count riffs into that. So it's 2 5-count riffs, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So I'm gonna do a pullback for the purposes of recording. You're more than welcome to do a cramp roll. So let's try it. 2 5-count riffs. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. All right, so let's go from the Irishes into that, and then we'll add it on. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. All right, it'll make more sense when we add it with music. So let's do it. Also, music will drown out the sound of whatever is happening outside. From the top. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time we're getting a little bit more comfortable with all the transitions and getting into that shuffle hop step and maybe not falling into my shelf like I did on the turn. How about we work on that? My balance is super off today, so this could be one of those days that we get a really fun blooper. Last time I said that we did. I don't know if you guys saw that video. I don't remember which video it is, but the last time I said we could get a really fun blooper, I literally fell off the floor and it was hilarious. All right, let's do it. 'Time before we move on to the third section. This is a 4-part tutorial because it's a little longer than usual, but I love that. So one more time and then we'll move on to section number 3. So this time we're just making sure we got it and we're ready to move on. Ready to move on to the next section, but if you're not, you know what to do. The rewind button is amazing. All right, so next part, we get into the verse. In the original song, you hear the drums a little bit better. This cover doesn't showcase the drums as much because it's really showcasing his guitar playing, which he is chef's kiss at guitar. But you'll hear this. So I decided to play that rhythm, or play with that rhythm in the taps. And again, when you hear the original song, you'll hear it a little bit more, but we're gonna play with that rhythm here, and so we're gonna kind of add that back to his version. That's one of the things I love about being a tap dancer is that you're also a percussionist, so you kind of become part of the song. And you're like, hey, you know, that original drum beat isn't very present in your version, so I'm gonna add it, okay? And he's like, who even are you? And I'm like, great, awesome. So we have stamp, chug, shuffle, ball change, chug, toe, heel, stamp. So it's 1, 2, hold 3. So you're gonna hold the third count. 1, 2, hold 3, shuffle, ball change, chug. Yes. Stamp, chug, hold 3, shuffle, ball change, chug. Yeah, so shuffle, ball change up on the toe. And then you have chug, toe, heel, stamp. Now, in practice, I don't know if I'm going to do shuffle, ball, stamp, chug, or shuffle, ball, change, chug. I don't know which one I'm going to do in practice. I honestly don't. You ever just like do something and not know like the fine details of which one you do? Why am I saying this? Because you can choose either one. So you can do stamp, chug, shuffle, ball, step, chug, toe, heel, stamp. So you can do that shuffle, ball, step, and then drop your heel into the chug. Or you can do shuffle, ball, stamp, chug. As the choreographer, I don't care which one you do. It is completely up to you. Have fun. Cool? All right, so stamp, chug, hold 3, shuffle, ball change, chug, toe, heel, stamp. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hold 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hold 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. I just tried it both ways, and I think personally I'm more comfortable with the second way. But you do you. So from there, toe, heel, stamp, you have step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So you got some rolling shuffles. So it's step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. So you're stopping with your right foot up. So it's left shuffle, left shuffle, stop. So you're stepping with the right foot first. Because you did 1, 2, hold 3, and 4, and 5, You finish that off with shuffle, heel, step, heel, shuffle, heel, step, heel. So that last part is shuffle, heel, step, heel, switch your weight, shuffle, heel, step, heel, switch your weight. Okay, so let's go from step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, heel, step, heel, shuffle, heel, step, heel. That shuffle, heel, step, heel has a weight change that makes or breaks that step. So the weight stays on the standing leg, switches as you go to this step, heel. Now it's stable as the new standing leg and switches on the step, heel. That weight change will absolutely make or break that step. Okay, so let's try from step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So we're going from triplets to kind of da 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 da. It's like 16th notes and 8th notes and stuff. But we start with triplets and then it goes into like a more military kind of rhythm. That's tricky too. What's really tricky is that you're going from switching your weight like this to holding and switching and then holding and switching. So this is actually a deceptively difficult shuffle pattern. So let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. Let's try adding it to the stamp chug. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hold 3 and 4 and 5. Good. One more time and then we'll add it. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, hold 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And you'll also notice the shuffles on the shuffle steps are open. They're like 1 and 2, so they're very even in the brush out and then the brush back. The shuffles on the shuffle, heel, step, heel, they're closed. They're faster. Instead of it's. So the shuffles are different, the rhythm is different. It's tricky. It is so tricky and I love it. All right, let's try it from the top, adding the third part in. First time doesn't count. We're just trying to feel how these transitions go, figure out how to get into everything and out of everything. Do not judge yourself. I'm not judging you. So fun though. All right, let's try it again. This time you're just gonna get a little more comfortable with how the rhythms change, a little more comfortable with the transitions. We got this. Right, Corey? We got this? I'm gonna send him an email and just be like, hey, just letting you know, like, I talked to you, the video of you during this. That'd be weird. I'm not gonna do that. He's such a cool guy though. Definitely check out his music.
sunset on you, blue sky.
All right, so let's do that just one more time to make sure we have it. Again, you can do it as many times as you need to, but for filming, let's do it one more time and then we'll move on to the last section. We're almost done. I'm so excited. This piece turned out way more fun than I expected it to. Like, I expected it to be fun, but I didn't expect it to be like, I want to do this every day fun, and I'm in love with it. I'm not saying I'm not going to put it as a piece of rep for one of my companies or something. I might, because it's that fun. All right, let's do it one last time, and then new part. 'Last section. I know maybe a few weeks ago I put out a tutorial for something that I call a waltz time step. This next step is like the single version of that. So if you need a little help with this next step, go check out that. It's in the step tutorial playlist, which is right down below if you need that. It's pretty simple. It's stomp, hop, step, stomp, hop, ball, change. So you start with like the way a regular time step starts, with a stomp, hop. But then, or stomp, hop, step. But then you kind of leave out the rest of it and go right into the next stomp, hop, step. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stomp, hop, step, stomp, hop, ball, change. So there's just an extra step at the end. So let's try that. Stomp, hop, step, stomp, hop, ball, change. And the rhythm goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's a little syncopated as well. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. It'll be a little faster than that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So you actually do it twice. While I'm getting ahead of myself, I might as well let you know. You do it twice. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So you do it on the right. And we'll stomp, hop, step, stomp, hop, ball, change. And then you're going to start again on the left. Stomp, hop, step, stomp, hop, ball, change. So let's do that together, right and then left. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a little pause between the two. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. That little like whisper, and. You're holding the and of 4 and the and of 8. So let's do that. I almost lost my balance just turning around. Like we're gonna have a fun blooper maybe today. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. You finish off the whole piece with 2 slow paradiddles, 3 fast paradiddles, and a stamp. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. 2 slow, 3 fast, and a stamp. Let's do that one more time. Cool. So let's go from stomp, hop, step, both sides into the paradiddles, and then we can walk through the whole thing because it's done. We finished it. So from stomp, hop, step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Awesome. Okay, let's go from the top, walk through the whole thing. We can do this. I say we can do this because I usually have to say it and do it at the same time. And that takes so much like oxygen. Yeah. I can do this, we can do this. Cool. All right, from the top, we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and step, heel, step, heel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and step, heel, step, heel. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 5 count riff. 1, 2, hold 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 breathe twice and miss words. But we did it. We did it. We did it. All right, let's try the whole thing with music from the top. Let's have some fun, okay? So this first time doesn't count. It's just us making sure we know where that new part comes in. We figured out the transition. We're just giving it a shot, okay? 'em. All right, so that's how the whole thing comes together. Let's do it again. Just get a little bit more comfortable with it. Maybe find one thing that we want to fix. Like maybe I'll do that turn without falling into the wall today. Maybe. Probably not. All right, let's do it. Second time through. We got this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so fun fact, I didn't fall into the wall this time. I like almost did, but I didn't have to touch it. It was great. I improved. That's what the second time is for. Oh. Some days your equilibrium's just off. That's just me today. So, the technique exercises I'm going to film after this are going to be tricky, but it's okay. So, one last time together, because you can do this as many times as you want to. It's a video. You can stop this video. You can try it with the original version of the song. You can try it with any version of the song you want. But for filming purposes, this is the last time we're going to do it together. So I have one rule, and it's that we have to have fun. Have the best time doing this, because it is that fun. So yeah, have a good time. We got this. 'Em. I hope you had so much fun with me today learning this dance. I had a blast teaching it to you, as always. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. We've got choreography tutorials like this, step tutorials like I mentioned earlier, technique exercises that I'm filming right after this, so keep an eye out for those. In my same ramen socks. So yeah, we've got all kinds of tutorials on this channel. It's all free tap class and it's all for you. And there's also vlogs. I know recently I've done a couple of really, really cool vlogs on like how to become a professional tap dancer or how to improv. That's like an older one, but older, newer, they're still good. So lots of vlog content for you guys as well. It's all tap dance all the time on this channel, pretty much. And yeah, so I'm so happy you guys are here. Please make sure you subscribe. My next goal for subscribers is really, really far, so I'm trying to make it there. Help a girl out. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. And also, hit that thumbs up because it helps people find this channel and then they will subscribe and then happy ending for everybody. So yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.